Jackson, kickboxing instructor for Genesis Martial Arts, teach over in Beaconsfield, and that's me.
If you won £1 million tomorrow, what would you do?
If I won £1 million, I'd be tempted to spend it and blow it, but realistically what I'd like to do is open a full-time martial arts gym and add on to that a dance school. I can't dance, but I'd have somebody come in and work with me just to make it professional and to give local kids something to do and to enjoy.
Who would you most like to spend a day with?
I'd like to spend a day with Ashley Banjo. He's one of the presenters I've got to dance, and is a lead dancer from Diversity. As I said before, I can't dance myself, so for Ashley to show me a few moves, I think would be pretty cool.
What do you see as your purpose in life?
My purpose in life? That would be to help people to achieve their potential, primarily with martial arts. But I get a lot of kids in, sometimes adults without a lot of confidence, but I can see potential within them and help them gain their confidence to see that they can achieve more than what they actually thought they could and go beyond what they thought their limits were, and just to progress and through them training help them gain confidence and strength. And I think it's just my goal is to help people with that.
Can you cook? And if so, what's your favourite thing to cook?
I can cook. I can cook chicken. I can cook fried chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken, chicken curry, sweet and sour chicken, chicken with black bean sauce, Kentucky fried chicken.
What do you regret?
What do I regret? At this point, I'm supposed to say I have no regrets. My life's been perfect and I really like my life. But I do have a couple of regrets. One was that I hurt my back. Through a job I used to do a lot of heavy lifting. I hurt my back, didn't realise how seriously it was hurt, and continued training on it and made it worse. So that's been a bit of a problem. It's getting back to sort of where it was, but I feel like I've lost a bit of training time. And another regret, in hindsight, is that I didn't try harder at school, so I could have been better educated. But put those to one side, and I'm quite happy with everything, really.
So did you enjoy school? What was good and what was bad about it?
Did I enjoy school? Can't believe you asked me that question. I didn't like school. I didn't like it for a couple of reasons. One, I don't really like to be told what to do. And I also don't like people constantly saying no. If people are going to say no to me, I like them to provide a solution. So the school where I went, teachers were always saying you can't do this, you can't do that, and they never said that you can do this and you can do that, or if you try this, you can do that. I actually went to 2 secondary schools, the first of which was a little bit smaller, a little bit closed off. Second secondary school I went to was comprehensive, much bigger, teachers were a little bit more open-minded, so my general personality didn't have to be changed and I could learn through. There was a variety of different ways to learn. I learned a lot better just through being me, and I didn't have to change and try and be part of the system. So actually changing secondary schools made me enjoy school a little bit better, but overall I didn't really enjoy it.
What in your eyes makes a great student?
Well, there's different things that make a great student, but overall I think that if you can teach somebody some basic skills, and if they can learn how to adapt those skills and how to execute those skills, and then they take those skills and that idea or that concept and can elevate it, can put their own stamp on it, can make it better, look at it, break it down, maybe even change it around, improve upon it, then I think that's a great student. Somebody who can look at things and think that that's not necessarily just the way to do it, and they're willing to go out and get their own information and to investigate something for themselves. I think that's a good student. Somebody who's eager, willing to learn, and wants to soak up information. That's a good student. I have students like that myself, and they push me to be a better instructor because I have to then go out and learn new things because they're picking up and using everything I'm teaching them, and they need more information. So, good student is somebody who teaches a teacher and adapts ideas themselves, I think, and seeks information.
Are there any causes in your life you're passionate about?
Causes in life I'm passionate about. The only thing I'm passionate about is martial arts. But if you were talking about causes, for instance, charities or something along those lines, then anything to do with kids, really. I hate to see kids who are struggling, who are suffering. So if anything I can do to help kids, either educate them, make sure they're not suffering any form of harm, but with all those things it's really difficult because obviously you can never do enough. So that would be a cause that I suppose I would be kind of passionate about.
If you were a comic strip character, who would you be and why?
I would love to be Iron Man. But there's no way I could be Iron Man. He's too cool for me. So that would make me an Incredible Hulk. And the simple reason is, I'm a nice guy, but if you make me angry, you just don't want to make me angry. I would lose it and throw things. And actually, I don't throw things and break things, but I'm not too cool when I'm angry. So the Incredible Hulk.
What was your most embarrassing moment?
I've got a great big scar on my chin here. So we were out at a club one night, see all these girls, and I thought it'd be a really nice way to introduce myself to these girls, to impress them by jumping over a fence in front of all of them. It's a pretty high fence, but with my athletic ability, I thought I'd be able to clear that no problem. So halfway over, I caught both feet on the fence, went down, didn't even break my fall, I landed straight on my chin and on my face. Everybody ran over to see if I was alright. Jumped up, I had to style it out. I'm alright. Brushed myself down. I was nearly crying, nearly knocked myself out. Blood all over me. I had a great big hole in my chin. Everybody's going, look at your chin. Oh my God. I was saying to them, no, I'm alright. I didn't even feel nothing. To be honest, I thought I'd broken my jaw. It felt like somebody slapped me on the chest with a massive hand. I was winded, had tears in my eyes, trying to brush myself off, going, oh, I'm alright. Still styled it out for 10 minutes. Walked into the club, bouncer looked me up and down. He goes, you alright? Oh, yeah, I just slipped, I'll be alright. Walked into the toilet, mate coming with me. I was shocked. I had a hole in my chin. You could stick your finger in it. I had to go to hospital. That was embarrassing. Nothing I can talk about is appropriate. Can't bitch about work. Are you rolling this? Cool, you better.
No, I'm not rolling.
Alright, let me think. What is appropriate for me to talk about on camera? I'm going to talk about my students. I've got a variety of different students. I've got some who come in, really don't say boo to me and work hard, and they leave, they'll say bye, they say hi, they come in, week out, do really well. And I sometimes wonder about them because I've got a bit of a brash persona and I joke in my class and I run up to people and make them do push-ups really when they don't deserve it and whatever. But that's my style, and I like to create an atmosphere and keep people on their guard and just have a good class. I've got other students who come in lazy, but have got all the talent in the world, and just get through things on their own talent, which I think's fine. But if they realise if they train a bit harder, they could do really well as well. remind me a bit of myself, because I think that I could always train a bit harder. And then I've got other students, oh my gosh, if I tell them to do this, they will do that. If I tell them to do that, they will do this. They won't do what they're told. But they're the most challenging students to me, because they make me change my teaching style. They challenge me. They make me think of things to keep them interested. They make me keep my temper. They make me look at things from outside the box, how they would be thinking. So those students who aren't your normal day-to-day do this and they go and do it, they question me, they challenge me, they used to amuse me really. So I like to talk to my students, and teaching, I've got a day job, but teaching is what I like to do, and it's what I enjoy the most, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So the students out there, you know who you are. So if you're lazy, train harder for me please, and if you want them on to challenge me, keep challenging me, but don't cross that line, because you know you're going to get push-ups. And if you're quiet, just come in and say hi to me, because that's alright as well. You know I'm going to talk to you anyway, even if you try and get where I'm still going to talk to you. So that's that, I think.